we took to Instagram asking you guys to ask us any awkward marriage questions that you guys might have. So today we're going to be answering those questions.
Who wears the pants in the marriage? I feel like marriage is about 50-50, respecting each other. Is it awkward your parents know you do it?
I don't try to think about it.
Psych.
Yeah, I just try not to think about that.
Is it okay to have a best friend of opposite sex?
No.
No. Does it get boring doing it with the same person after years? Yes.
My type, baby, my type. Baby girl, don't leave my side.
What's up, AA fam? If you're new here, welcome. My name is Anna, and my husband,
Anthony.
And Crypto, our puppy, is behind the screen. Oh, there you are. Say
Hey,
hi.
bud.
Say hi to the AA fam. Okay, he just wants to play.
Anyways, a couple days ago, we took to Instagram asking you guys to ask us any awkward marriage questions that you guys might have. So today we're going to be answering those questions. Now, for you guys that are not following us on Instagram, make sure you guys head over to Instagram after this video.
Ant times
Follow
Anna.
us at Ant times Anna.
Yes, but let me tell you guys had some juicy, awkward, weird, crazy questions, but we're not judging you guys because we love you guys. But anyways, let's start off with the first one. Who wears the pants in the marriage? I feel like marriage is about 50-50, and it's about, you know, both respecting each other and both.
I feel like marriage is 100-100. Like, you shouldn't put 50% of your effort.
Oh my God, well, you know what I mean. Like, we both, of course, 100% of my
marriage
effort, but
is definitely a compromise, but it's
okay, if I have to
50-50,
say who wears the
100.
pants in our relationship, which that sounds so like weird to me saying like where's the pants in the relationship, like that sounds corny to me. That sounds corny to me, but
okay,
of course I stand my ground and I know my place. But Anthony's my husband, of course. I guess I would give him the pants because if something was to happen, like something dangerous was about like happening, I would be like, you're wearing the pants, so you got to go over there and do your thing. You know, I'm not getting in danger, if that makes sense. So I mean, if I had to pick, I would pick Ant. You agree?
I feel you on that. So like, she basically, I wear the pants in our marriage.
That just sounds weird saying it.
But I look at our marriage as a compromise. So I'll always look for Anna's input on every decision that we make that involves both of us. Now, like, I'm not just like, oh,
I'm the man.
Like, this is what we doing all the time.
Yeah, he's not a dictator or nothing like that. It's weird.
But I do ask for respect. And you know, Anna, like she said, she definitely listens and she knows her place, just like I know my place. We all have our places, and you know, it's important that we know them in our relationship. So long answer just to say that I wear the pants in the relationship, but I do ask Anna for advice as my counsel a lot of the times, the majority of the times.
Yeah. So okay, next question. What are things that annoy you about each other? Oh, I have a few.
That Anna takes forever to answer one question.
I'm trying to think. I have a few. I know I have a few. What annoys me is we come back from like the gym or we come back from anywhere we're at and he just takes all his clothes off and like just leaves it everywhere. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, you do. But then he picks up after himself like the next morning, but it's still annoying because I just walk in and I'm like, babe.
It's because like I'm busy. I might be busy.
Like he literally can like, he could be right here and like say we come back, he'll just take his clothes off and drop it here. So that just annoys me.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm like, oh my gosh, if you don't pick up your pile. And another thing that annoys me is he when he like uses the sink.
Oh, so we're doing more than one?
Well, when you use the sink, like you leave everything wet.
Sometimes you don't take no for an answer. Like she could ask me to go like somewhere with her or something and I'll be like, no, I just don't want to go. And like she'll keep telling me to go. Or she'll like with food, like say if she wants me to like eat some food and like I'm not hungry, like she'll make it still.
Do you believe in divorce? No, I don't. Well, I feel like it depends on the situation. I feel like, you know,
I'll say yes.
You do believe in divorce?
I mean, sometimes people rush into things and they make mistakes, so.
No, I feel like if you marry someone you love, like you should like fight till the end.
Well, I mean,
but
of course,
they're like,
that's why you should wait though to like.
But I feel like if you're in an abusive relationship, yeah, like cut it off. Yeah. Or like if your spouse cheats on you, it's done. Oh, so if I cheat on you, wow. No, so if I cheat on you?
No, but it's situation based. So like, if you got a good man,
I'm gonna go cheat on you.
Or you got a really good woman, let's not keep it one-sided here. You got a good woman, you got a really good man, and say, you know, you guys aren't communicating the best way, but you guys love each other a lot, and you guys are both really good, you know, where you going?
Hold on, I gotta get my pizzas ready, sorry.
Okay.
But keep going.
So like, sometimes people make mistakes. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna take forever to answer this
question,
now
you wanna come? No.
Sometimes people make mistakes, and if you got a good woman or you got a good man alongside of you that makes a mistake, I don't know. It's all situational based too. Like some people, they don't stand for that at all. Like some people, if you cheat on me, that's it. I just can't deal with you anymore. So when you're married, it's kind of harder to just, you know, cut ties with somebody. So in that case, if you are married and that happens, like it is harder. I personally don't know how I would react. Say
honestly, if Ant cheats on me, like I love him to death, but if he cheats on me, I'm divorcing him. I'm sorry.
I don't believe you though. I don't believe you. I just don't.
If you were to cheat on me,
I don't believe. I will never do that. But I don't believe that.
You want to find out?
No, because I'm not a cheater.
Okay, next. So is intimacy hard?
I would say no in our relationship. No.
Why?
Because I've just never experienced that with you yet. It hasn't been a moment where it's been hard to be intimate with me.
I agree. Generally speaking though, I can see how some couples, you know, as being married, it gets hard because you've been with that person for so long, or you've been, you know, for a long time. So it's like you kind of lose like that spark. That's why it's very important to never lose the spark. Like always keep the flame going, you know, always keep the flame alive.
Yeah.
Who's responsible for most of our fights?
Anna. Anna. Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Because sometimes Anna has like this problem with her ears where she can't hear and she doesn't listen. So that causes problems.
I can be very hard-headed sometimes, but he can be very stubborn too, so.
I'm not stubborn, I'm just right.
There you go. That's a perfect example. He could be very stubborn. So I feel like, yeah, I'm more of a, like sometimes like, you know, I wake up and I'm in a bad mood and like he does something and it sounds really toxic, but some days I just want to wake up and argue. And
what?
Like, but I kind of like realize what I'm doing real quick and I'm like, oh no.
Real quick?
Like, yeah, I'm like, why am I doing
this? Argue?
No, but like, I'm like, why am I arguing? Like, no, like let me stop being like this, you know? Or sometimes he triggers something and I want to have the last word. So like we go back and forth. It's not always good to have the last word. Like you just, you know, be the bigger person and like bite your tongue and don't say nothing. But it's just really hard for me. I don't like not being right, if that makes sense. Like I have to argue to the end. Like,
but that's not good though. Like you don't like not being right. If you're right all the time, you'll never learn.
Exactly, but I'm saying in an argument.
Okay.
You know when you get in an argument,
right.
You know when you get in an argument, you're like, no, it's my way. And like, it could be the other way, but you're like, no, it's my way. Because you don't want to be wrong.
You're right.
But then you realize that you were wrong, so it's like, oh.
I feel you 100%. What's the next question?
Is it awkward your parents know you do it?
I don't try to think about it.
Psych.
Yeah, I just try not to think about that.
It is definitely awkward. I think it's more awkward for my to know that my parents know. Is it okay to have a best friend of opposite sex?
No.
No. I used to think it was okay before. Like, oh, look at Crypto.
Oh no, he thinks you're gonna give him pizza.
No, Crypto, I can't give him pizza, puppy. I can't, I'm sorry. I used to think like having friends of opposite sex was okay, but when you're married, it's just so, and even when you're in a relationship, I feel like it's very different.
You went extreme. You just said it's not okay to have friends of the opposite sex. It's okay to have friends of the opposite sex, but you say, oh, that's my best friend. It's kind of like,
yeah, like what do I look like going to dinner with a guy best friend that's not Ant?
Like if you have a guy best friend, you shouldn't be spending more time with him than me. Cause then it's like,
don't get me wrong,
just hook up with him, you know.
And don't get me wrong, I have guy friends and Anthony has girlfriends. You know, we don't talk to them like on the daily basis. Like if we see each other, we're like, hi, we'll catch up and stuff. But it's not something that we take outside, like, oh, I'm texting them, or you know, because I respect Ant and
sending them late night pics.
Yeah, that's just weird. And then like a lot of times it does break up marriages because like let's say we're fighting and then I have a guy best friend and I'm just like, oh, like
crying on his shoulder,
and then like
my
one thing leads to another.
All right, what's the next question?
What is the closest you've been to cheating? Damn, you have to think about it real hard, huh?
Yeah, that should be a good thing. It's sad that you don't have to think about that.
Because my answer is no. Wow, I've never been close to cheating. I mean, in high school.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you have to go all the way back. Like,
yeah, because we've been dating since high school. Well, we've been together since high school.
Because I haven't done like.
But like, I guess this is marriage questions. So like, in our marriage.
In marriage, since married.
Yeah. Never.
Never.
Yeah. Never.
Because like the way I look at it is like once you get married, like I'm not even worried about that. I'm just worried about my wife, my family, our future kids, my crypto.
Like I would not put myself in that situation. I love my husband too much, and so no. When was the last time you did it? Like 2 hours ago?
Nah, yesterday.
Yeah.
Who you do it with?
Huh?
What?
I'm just kidding. No, it was it was last night.
All right, let me read the next question. Has there ever been a time you've come close to ending your marriage? No.
Never. I mean, not in our marriage, no. Again, we've been together since like 10 years ago. So back in high school, my parents didn't approve of Anthony, and that's a whole other story time. So we almost ended our relationship. You know, ever since we've been married, like no. Like we both agreed that this is like a lifetime thing unless he messes up. I'm just kidding, unless we mess up, but I will never mess up, so. How often do you do it? I would say pretty often. We are in love, we're young, and I don't know if that has anything to do with that, but it's different for everyone. I know a lot of married couples that's like, oh, we do it once a week, twice a week, like a few times a month, but we're pretty active. I don't know how many times, like I don't count it, but how many times would you say?
I don't count it.
In a week?
Like I stopped counting.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess you guys want a number.
Your grandma watches, right?
Yeah, that's kind of awkward.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. He's going someplace Grandma. I don't think I wanted to go.
It is. You see, he gets more awkward with my family than his own family.
I'm being awkward. I'm being real.
Honestly, I would just say
it's
like,
real awkward.
No, but I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. 7 times a week, which is so like every day. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes more, sometimes, I don't know, whatever. Anyways, do you guys have a playlist when you do it? So we don't have specific playlists.
I don't have one, but I need one. So any suggestions, please leave them
comment
in the
below.
comments.
Yeah, well actually, you actually pick good music, because he be putting like really nice music, like ooh.
If
like,
y'all know any songs that get the mood right, drop it.
Then what do you like put when you go on Spotify?
I just put like R&B playlists.
What do you cheat for $5 million?
No, I'd rather make $5 million with my baby.
No, baby, but for real.
What?
Like
for
$5
real?
million.
That's dumb. I'll make $5 million with you.
Why?
Because you're worth more than $5 million. You're priceless.
Oh, you're so cute. But that $5 million is a lot of money.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Not like that, babe. Not
Yeah,
like I wouldn't.
nice.
Oh my god, I wouldn't cheat. I mean, I would only cheat for $5 million, only if he would cheat for $5 million, and then we could like change the world.
No, that kind of says something about you.
No, like if we, because money's not everything, but like think about all the lives we can change with $5 million.
Well, think about the one life you would destroy by cheating. Mine.
Oh, okay. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I was just thinking about like helping other people and stuff, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You're right, because I'll destroy you.
You need to get out my video.
Have you ever sent nudes to each other at work? First of all, our job is the same job. This is our job. You know, we're content creators, so we're on YouTube. I mean,
Anna has.
At work.
Anna has.
At work?
Anna has.
At work?
While you were at work? Or while I was at work?
Anthony, you're probably talking about like...
I've received some while I was at work. I've never taken any at work. That's...
Oh my god. Okay, I guess like...
I'm busy doing my job.
Maybe like a year ago when we were working like at our other jobs before YouTube, like before we were doing full-time YouTube. But honestly now I wouldn't, because even though he's my husband...
It doesn't make sense.
No, not that it doesn't make sense, but like let's say we didn't have the same job.
About 7 times a week. Dang, how much more content do I need from you?
Well, the thing is that, no, I feel like now in this point of my life, I'm very comfortable with Anthony, and like we live together, we work together and all that. But if we didn't work together, I still wouldn't send him a nude. Not because I don't trust him. I just don't trust these devices anymore, and I would be scared to send a nude now because it's like, I don't know if someone hacks into our phone or something, you know, in the future. So of course I trust him, but he gets all the nudes he wants with me.
You can't trust the device.
Exactly, I don't trust my device. Do you guys use the bathroom in front of each other?
No.
We don't. Like we're very comfortable.
That's crazy. It's been over 10 years and we have never used the bathroom in front of each other.
Yeah, and I know it sounds weird because it's like oh, but you're supposed to be comfortable. We are very, very comfortable with each other, you know. So
it's more like out of respect type of thing.
Like if
I know Anna, she doesn't really
I can't stand it.
That,
I don't like. I mean, yeah, that just grosses me out.
She hates toilets.
I don't like toilets, especially
toilets.
Public toilets. I hold my pee and I'll hold whatever like until I get home. Unless I have to pee really bad, then I'll like pee. But
like you can show Anna a picture of a public toilet and that will scare her more than a scary movie.
I just don't like toilets. I know it's weird, but with Ant though, like we're very comfortable. And I would say when we pee, yeah, like I'll pee in front of him and he pees in front of me, like and all that. But when it comes to like pooping, it's just like nah, like close the door. Like I'm not trying to, you know, I don't poop because I'm a girl, so
right.
It's good. But yeah, we don't poop in front of each other. We do use the bathroom in front of each other, but don't poop. But I do love my baby, and if I have to be in the bathroom with him while he uses the toilet, then I will do it because I love him, but I just rather not. Do you ever not want to have sex?
Yeah.
Oh
We get tired, we work a lot, so sometimes it's just the end of the day and we just knock out.
Sometimes it's like, you know, you just really tired and, you know, and like you just want to chill, you know. It's not all about, marriage is not all about
the ripping and tearing. It's just, you know.
Dang. It's not all about, yeah, it's not all about that, you know. It's about a lot more than that. Communication, spending time, quality time and stuff. Obviously that is quality time, you know, if you do it the right way, you know, but it's not all about that. So yeah, there are some days where you just don't, you know, especially when like we get sick. It's like you're not trying to be all over each other when you're sick, you know. Hardest part of marriage. Ooh.
Compromising with each other.
Yeah, because maybe there's some things I might not like that he likes, but I got to do it because he likes it, vice versa. So, you know, just compromise. And, you know, just even though you don't like something, if your partner likes some, you know, like saying like if Anthony wants to watch a movie that I'm not really into, because I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to watch that movie, but I know he really wants to watch it, so I'll compromise and I'll be like, all right, babe, I'll watch it with you.
Approach it with an open mind, and you know, you may possibly learn to love it. Yeah,
don't be selfish and just don't think about yourself, like think about your spouse too. What is something unattractive about each other?
Oh, that is pretty hard.
I
knew it.
Just kidding, baby. I love you so much. You're so handsome to me. Something unattractive?
You don't like Marvel.
I never said I don't like Marvel. I'm just not into Marvel like you are.
He
loves Marvel.
You're not into
superhero movies.
You're not into superheroes or video games.
But I still watch it with you, and I still like attempt to do it.
Yeah, it's nice to have you sleep by me while I'm watching it, but still, like,
we were just talking about this. Don't do that. Like, I will compromise and I'll watch it with you. We watched Doctor Strange the other night.
Okay, what was the story plot?
Doctor Strange.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna like sit here and explain everything about Doctor Strange, especially if someone hasn't seen it. I don't want to spoil it.
Okay, what's the name of the Scarlet Witch? What's her real name?
I'm not sure. Anyways, I don't. Come on, babe.
Wanda.
Okay, Wanda. That's so hard, y'all. Like I'm not even trying to lie. Like, what's something unattractive? I don't know. Anthony's such like a clean person. Like.
But you said I throw my clothes on the floor.
Well, yeah, but that's like a pet peeve, kind of. Something like
my hair. And I make a mess
with
water on the sink.
But that's like a pet peeve. Okay, yeah. There's really nothing unattractive.
There has to be something. No, seriously, there's something. You're not gonna hurt my feelings.
That you don't want to learn more Spanish, I guess. What can I change about you? Oh, I'll change the fact that you don't know Spanish, and I'll make you know Spanish 100% so you can communicate with all my family.
Wow, that's really messed up.
Not like
I was thinking if I could change one thing about you, it would be that I would have met you sooner. But since you said that, if I could change one thing about you, you would be a pro at Call of Duty, and you would know all about all the superheroes,
superhero movies,
and we would
be a nerd on comic books.
Yeah, we would go watch all the new superhero movies when they came out.
What time during the day do you guys do it?
Whoa.
I mean, 10:47 a.m. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know, guys. I don't have an exact answer. I mean, sometimes it'd be like in the morning, sometimes when we wake up. Sometimes it's like at nighttime. Sometimes it's both. Sometimes it's like during the day. We're just like chilling at home, and it's just like it happens.
I feel like the longer you are with somebody, the less you keep track of things like that.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know anybody that like keeps a notebook and like logs every time they, you know.
Yeah, I don't think there's like a specific time where we do, you know, like, oh, it's 9 o'clock, like we gotta, you know, but
it's 30 minutes past 9. I've been sitting here.
We're 30 minutes late. We did it. Yeah. Yeah, no, we don't.
You're late today. Like,
yeah, that's weird. We just go with the flow. We don't force anything. If it happens, it happens. And of course, we're active in that area, but we're not like keeping track of time. Is it necessary to share your fetish with your partner? Yeah, I feel like communication is key.
Listen, you either love me for me or that's it. Like,
exactly. Now, there's like a lot of weird fetishes out there.
There's some crazy things, but now listen, just because, you know, they share their fetish with you, if you're not with it, and it like, you know, yeah, you communicate that if it makes you uncomfortable, because you don't want to do anything you're not comfortable with.
Exactly.
You know, so.
But I feel like you definitely should be open with your spouse. Especially if you're married, you know, if there's something you like or you don't like, you talk to them. And the other person, you know, should communicate back and like, oh, I'm okay with that, or I don't like that, I don't stand by that. And then you guys come to an agreement.
Yeah,
you
have
know?
that like open mind and that mutual respect for each other. Like, be like, let me just talk to you about what I like doing. If you like it, cool. If not, let's work towards something.
If you love that person, you're going to compromise, you know, and you're going to be like, okay, then no, I'm not, you don't feel comfortable, so we're not going to do this, you know?
But maybe we could, you know, do this, like this this way. Like, just, you know.
Exactly. I just feel like communication is key in a relationship. I don't feel like you should hide anything. You should be very transparent with each other.
Because then you're gonna be looking for it somewhere else.
Exactly. So be very transparent with your spouse. And then this one is the last question, guys. Another juicy question. You guys are just super curious and full of questions. Does it get boring doing it with the same person after years? Yes. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm messing with you, right? I'm playing with you. I'm not. No, it does not get boring. Well, I can't talk for all the marriages because I don't know. But in my case, never. I have never been bored of Anthony. I have never like, oh, I'm bored. Like, I don't want to do it with him. I want to do it with someone else. Never.
Yeah,
ever. Yet?
I haven't been bored.
Dang, he said yeah.
I've never been bored.
No, so what are you trying to say? Like, oh, I haven't been bored yet. I might get bored in the future.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just kidding, baby. I'm giving you a hard time.
Crypto's giving me a hard time with this toy. I don't want to play.
Oh, honestly, no. I feel like, again, if you love that person, you're not gonna look for that in anyone else but that person that you love. You know, like, I know it might sound weird to other people, like, what? But I really, really cannot see myself doing it with someone else that is not Anthony. I know it might sound weird, like, oh, but you're young, like, you know, or you're this or whatever. I really can't. And you can put me in the room with like whoever, but it wouldn't feel right. You know, it would not feel right. And it doesn't get boring because when you love each other and you communicate and you keep that flame alive, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you don't get bored. And by keeping that flame alive is going on dates, you know, falling in love all over again, like remembering why you guys love each other and why you guys fell in love. Like, I don't know, I think it was like, and this is kind of like TMI, but you know, you guys are a family, so I'm gonna tell you guys. Was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago? It was like a week or 2 weeks ago. I don't know. But about a week or 2 weeks ago, Anthony and I, you know, we had our moment and it was at nighttime, you know, we had some music going and stuff, and like, we were just like staring at each other for, I know it might sound weird, but like, how long were we staring at each other for?
In real time, like 5 minutes, but it felt like 5 years.
Yeah. So like we just literally started like looking into each other's eyes and remembering why we loved each other so much. It might sound corny to some people, but it's a beautiful thing, you know, just getting lost in each other's eyes and like enjoying the moment and like, wow, like I love you so much. And it even brought like a tear to my eye, like it's crazy. So just getting into that moment, really appreciating each other, because sometimes this world, you know, so much could happen, like your jobs, like all the work you have to do, like you get so busy with life that, you know, sometimes you just wake up and you see your partner and it's like, oh, it's another day. Don't take your partner for granted, you know? Like appreciate them. And I promise you, if you don't take them for granted and you cherish them, you're never gonna get bored. You know, you're not. There's no way, because you always keep that flame alive. So I mean, I think I kind of went a little too far into that, but no, help me out though. Help me out though, because you didn't even answer the question.
Perfect. You took the words right out of my mouth.
But you didn't even answer the question though.
Does
it get boring though with the same person?
No.
So it doesn't get boring with the same person?
No, it has not been a boring moment yet.
Yeah.
So I mean, like Anna said, always keep that spark alive. And you know, we do different things. It's not like always the same thing every single time. Like we switch it up. We talk to each other about, you know, what we like, and then we also just, we love each other. We love each other so much.
Exactly.
And like she said,
love endures all things.
Yeah, and it's important to revisit that moment when we first fell in love. And we like to, you know, and that's what she was kind of talking about earlier when we were staring in each other's eyes.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
Look at Crypto. You come here. All right, guys, that was it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. There was a lot of, you know, intimate questions, but that's what you guys wanted to hear. So okay, now we're gonna go play with our puppy because he's been patient. Actually, he hasn't really been that patient, but comment down below any other suggestions or advice you want to give if you're married or in a relationship, or, you know, we're a community, so remember, like,
if you guys have questions,
yeah,
drop them down below. If you guys know answers to those questions, talk to each other about it.
Yeah, I almost forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, but we are doing a $100 giveaway. Super simple. All you have to do is follow us on Facebook, &Anna, and then DM us on Instagram, right here, &Anna as well, saying, hey, I followed you guys on Facebook and I'm coming from YouTube, so we know you're coming from YouTube. And there you go. You're entered into the $100 giveaway, and we will be picking the winner soon. We're not gonna tell you exactly when. Just make sure to stay up with our videos. Also, we have really exciting news coming something, we can't talk about it. I know a lot of you guys mentioned it in our previous video, and a lot of you guys were asking like, what is it? Oh my gosh, what is it? What is it? We can't say it yet, but it is very, very exciting. I know you guys are gonna be very excited, very happy. It's life-changing. It's
okay, baby.
Okay,
You're saying too much.
I'm saying too much. I'm saying too much, right? I'm saying too much. I'm not gonna keep going, but all I'm gonna say is make sure you turn those post notifications on because you do not want to miss any upcoming videos. I promise it can drop when you least expect it. So just make sure to stay tuned in and follow our socials as well. You never know, Instagram might find out before YouTube, you know? So we hope you enjoyed this video, and today's notification shout out goes to
Cody Diane. Shouts out to you.
Shout out to you. Thank you for showing love. We love you guys so much, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, y'all.